Hey, Kimmy, baby, I had a book over here in this drawer. You seen it?
You mean a little black book? Oh, honey, I cleaned out those drawers in that whole room and made a big donation to Goodwill. But don't worry, we can get you another one.
Oh, hell no. You're never going to believe what happened to me today at the Goodwill. I found a book of seed phrases, honey. I can get those hair transplants now. Oh.
Go best friend. That's my best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Yeah. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash digital, digital, digital. The dash digital, go, go, go. Digital, 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 digital. The cash digital, digital, dash digital. Run it up, digital, 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 digital. Stepping like Marty McFly, stepping I feel like the guy. I got them looking like why, I never doubted me why, I never doubted my guys. You know you in it for win, I stand on 10, you on 10. I don't have friends of a friend, only the fan of the kin. Only my wife and my kids, that's all I needed to win. Now I only trust my true friends, had to cut off my loose ends. You know I win if you win, you know you win if I win. I swipe that cash, don't fold, I swipe my bank on gold. Don't think that I've been dumb, I spend like I've been broke. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash digital, digital, digital. The dash digital, go, go, go. Digital, 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 digital. The cash digital, digital, the dash digital. Run it up, digital, 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 digital. Living my truth, no tricks. I'm just trying to feed my kids. I'm just trying to keep my way. I'm just trying to live my life while we get rich. Mind my business. Money gon' come, some go. Man, if you know, you know. I've been through highs and lows. Here for the ride, I go. Slide and roll. Up and down, but I get up. The numbers crunching, no sit-ups. I grew up and got dripped up. Purple label, my get up. That's 101, not a one and done. Month to month, and there's more to come. I told Cushy, let's run it up. Now it's millions on millions. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash digital, digital, digital. The dash digital, go, go, go. Digital, 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 digital. The cash digital, digital, the dash digital. Run it up, digital, 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 digital.
Damn, feeling lucky. How about more streets? Us two in these streets. Diamonds on my feet. Caught up in these talks. Circling my head top. Should've been more cautious. Now I got what I wanted. Many I've been here before. Made it out of 11 more. Like my phone CoinEx, so I can't stop. I want it all. Listen up, I'm calling you. I need you to tell the truth. Remember when you wanted to. Remember that I said was you. Turn around, eat your greens. When you fight, but you do real clean. Then you come to the bed and you love real dirty. You can tell by the sweater drops, you're real keen. Bring it, let me get your juiciest piece. Can't remember when I've had the same piece. The shops of the club never had no boundary. How's it gonna be? Wanna eat these centerpiece? Where we gonna go? You're gonna eat these calories. Giving me a treat to refill these berries. Then you only them on your knees. There's no way to dream. Ooh, it's sneaking up on you. There's nothing you can do. There's things about the boo. Sneaking up on you, there's nothing you can do. There's things about the boom.
Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check. Level. Cool. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Late Night with Charts with Road Dog. Did we say that right? I don't think we did. Late Night Crypto Charts with Road Dog. My name is Lane, and we're just taking a little time out before we start here, having a little bit of fun here on the 1 second chart with Bitcoin. Well, this worked out. Your guess is as good as mine. Let's see what happens here. Might have a possible breakout for a much bigger move. Everybody seems to be happy about Bitcoin today, but oh no, that does not look good right there. That's not happy. When you get below that 200 moving average, might there be a little hope to regain that? The 100 just now crossed it. Could it play out that we get a bump up to the upside? Can't we be looking at that? Let's need a little bit of encouragement from the audience. Come on, Bitcoin. Show us a little love today. Well, I'm not sure if I can agree with you there because it looks very bullish to me, or very bearish to me. I think it's just going to fall down. Matter of fact, I still see 3,000K in the picture. What do you have to say about that? I think there's a little bit of bullshit, Bob. Clearly, you've not been reading the writing on the wall that Bitcoin is the ultimate source of money. Have you never heard of Michael Saylor? Let's go get those targets, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go watch them get hit. Oh, pull that. Oh, does that count? Call it. Oh, so close. Hey, hit.
Touchdown!
We'll take that. Uh-oh. You know, Bob, when you play around these trend lines, kind of like what I like to do, even on this 1 second chart here, can't help but notice this kind of looks a little uppity and triangular. I think that is called a rising wedge. Now, normally those are very, bearish patterns that could break to the upside, but right now we might be witnessing something break to the upside, which means parabolic activity move to the upside on the 1 second chart. Oh, here we go. Is this... She is getting ready to move, Bob. Screw you, Road Dog. I'm a bear, I've always been a bear. Going to be a bear. We're going to 3,000, whether you like it or not. Living your little disillusioned dreams here, being at 46,000. We're just 45,000 away from my target, Bob. We will get there. My name's not Bob. Oh, and here's our parabolic. Look at the nice little rounded shape happening right here on the 1 second chart. Ain't that just crazy? Well, she just got excited. Right there, she just went for the goal. Yeah, clearly got it. Let's go to the Road Dog. Look at his take. Congratulations. All right. Mis perros. For what Bitcoin has done today. She did as she should have done. They did not fake us out. It happened. And amazing. What's going on with my scroller there? There we go. That's a little bit better. Oh, and I got caught up in that and didn't get my stream set up. Give me a minute to pull up the chat here. All right, so I am lost over here. Click live, click stream, and there you guys are. I see you. Let me get you out of here. We got Strega in the house. Shout out to Strega. What's going on, Bubba? How we doing today? Not a member, Dave P? Javed's in the house. It's a party now. I think I got it. And Chemical Black. Strega says, nah, won't embarrass. Did we not? Oh. Man, I didn't get to the music or anything. What happened to me? I feel like I went in a time warp here. This is a little too relaxed for a celebration right here. What do we got to go with here? Let me take a quick look. Man, I was trying to get this all set up early. Well, that read it, didn't it? All right. I think we're on target now. Hey, it's Strega. So Bitcoin on the 8-hour chart. Let's get down where it's a little bit more impressive looking. The 1-hour chart for all these hours has been pretty much up and to the right, breaking past all the hurdles I put there to pass, all the tests that I had for you to pass that got passed on Bitcoin. Yeah, and going hard. Well, that's what I was taught to do, and it seems to work out pretty well. When you get something confirmed like that, I went hard. For me. And going harder on pullbacks, so here we go. Break out to the upside. Congratulations to Bitcoin right there. I just can't get over it. She's got legs, ladies and gentlemen. Why is my legs not working? My legs don't work. All right. So this target's knocked out. Let's clean out this chart. Let's get rid of all this hubba-dub. Is none of my buttons working? Did I step into another alternate universe again? Interesting things going on today. Tucker Carlson and his Vladimir Putin interview. I found it highly enjoyable. I'm glad that there's a platform just to hear what's going on in his head. And he doesn't sound like the evil monster that he's been portrayed as. He sounded like a man that liked to respect his country and put his country first. I don't know. I'm not saying, not getting into any of that, but just interesting. All right, so we can probably expect a little bit of a pullback, and there definitely will be a pullback back to the 45,000 area, 45,100, something like that. If you're not in Bitcoin now, you might get another chance to do that. Expect a pullback. We just got to figure out when, because right now she's not looking to do it here on the 1 hour whatsoever. She's still enjoying this ride to the upside. But ultimately, bigger targets I'm looking at right there. We got a measure move, should take us about 48,400. But, you know, the upper side of this channel where I expect it to do something like that, to go all after all this. Yeah. So the important thing is don't forget where you came from. Remember, we had this inverted head and shoulders. There's a measure move for that. Why aren't we looking at that? Mark that little baby. Oh, this is it up here. We need to adjust that just a hair. So that gives us just a little bit more confidence. 48,686. Make sure I ain't me tripping. No, that's good. I'm going to extend this trend line to help us kind of navigate that. Put a little price thing up there. And the top of that trend line is 50,500 and maybe then some. But it's got all the signs to say that we could enjoy a nice fast move up there. Let's check out our bigger time frames here. Check out our indicators on those little guys. How they looking nice and strong on the daily. 5-day. Ooh, look at that. Printing a green dot here on VMC market cipher here. Stochastic's going to the upside. That looks strong. So all of a sudden we can go from not knowing what the hell is going on to we can officially be bullish now. At least until we get up there and start seeing some of that resistance. But ooh, you're still not cleared on this 5-day chart. What's up with that? Don't be playing with me now. You know, we watched this on the 4-hour, plotted it out, and we got confirmation a while back on this. Posted over in the Telegram group. What to look for there, and this just been upside ever since. I'm finally making my money back over here on Unix. Remember, I split I took 100 to 1,000, split it up, put 500 in spot, 500 into leverage, and dang near lost it all. Oh, look, I was down to $31 is all I got in this on this little guy. Now I'm almost back up to my 100, and I got to reclaim my 5. Oh, I'm claiming it back. You're going to give it back to me, Bitcoin. I know I took it from you, but then you came back and you took it from me, and two rights don't make a wrong, so you get back to me or I'll slap you. Yeah, we can. You got to tell Bitcoin what you want it to do. All right, so here's what we got going on for the day. Everything looks green, and we like it that way. Where's your success stories, guys? Where you in? Where you pumping? Where you celebrating? Are you paying yourself yet? Did you catch a really good trade? What have you guys been doing?
I was probably too drunk. It's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now. And it could fade away, but it probably won't. I should let it be.
Chemical Black says, Stacks mate, I want a big heavy bag in there, but I do not feel comfortable to buy now. Really?
And maybe I'll drown.
What is it about what's going on right now that kind of makes you feel that way? Well, I'll explain to you the way I'm looking at it. And just, this is kind of what I've learned to do.
It doesn't even make sense.
after we tested this trend line and fell out of it, that was horrible. Not good. Being under the 200 moving average here on the... Let's go to the daily. Get the big time frame. It's easier to explain there anyway. But the 200 on the 4 hour is a key one to watch. On the daily, we're mainly looking at our 9 and 21s. Or I am. Because when you're right above that 9 moving average, you're in a solid uptrend. And we are above that 9 moving average right now, which is good for us. And there it is right there. It's hard to see. It's kind of hidden with something else right there. But we're breaking back into this trend line. That is a hellacious good thing. As long as it holds this, we cleared some candles. Now, it hasn't cleared here on the daily, but as soon as another candle opens here, that would be another signal for someone waiting for a little bit more confirmation, like on the bigger time frame. So this might be the category you fall into. Maybe you just hadn't seen that confirmation. But when you see a daily candle open above this trend line, just know that it's pretty solid. We've confirmed that on the 4 hour. There's always the chance that they could fool us and put us back down, but it's less likely because we waited on the higher time frames, and it's just been up. But we also had this inverted head and shoulders pattern. That's a bottoming pattern, a reversal pattern. So that's important. There is always a chance to come back and retest that neckline, and we talked about that. That's about 43.8. So if something really bearish starts happening, or some kind of bearish narrative starts coming in all of a sudden, like for instance, if they do plan on just driving prices down again to play with the market, like market makers like to do, you might see that near again, because we still have a bunch of moving averages hanging around down here. I mean, it's still kind of fair game to maybe target them. But honestly, if I look at this, and if I had to predict how this would go, and this is based off my 5 moving average strategy, as this white 100 moving average comes up, and when it crosses over that 200, when it does that, I expect price to pull back. It just happens so often that that's one of the things I look for. So it looks like we might have some more excitement, more upward action. Ichimoku Cloud looks happy to go. This is Ichimoku Cloud over here. I just keep it on here just to give me peace of mind, because when I see it nice and skinny like that and price is far away from it and being all green, that means we in good territory. Rock it up. It's when it gets all thick like this, but when price is really close to it, you need to be concerned. But those are some good signs from Ichimoku Cloud. I don't use it like I guess it's technically supposed to be. And I don't use all the bells and whistles that come with it. But I do use the cloud, and it speaks to me. And if you're above it on the green, you are on the right side of this trade, just like if you're on the right side above this non-moving average. So we got Bitcoin headed up. So the question is, well, what happens to altcoins? Well, altcoins will come up too, but you are very much likely to see, honestly, Bitcoin outperform your altcoins, meaning that if you were just only in Bitcoin, you'd probably be gaining overall comparatively. I mean, that's just how that plays out. As long as Bitcoin dominance continues to the upside, that's what that means. But not a bad thing dollar-wise, because we're mostly trading in dollars anyway. The only people that really take this to serious heart are the alt Bitcoin pair traders. And I was mentioning earlier in the Telegram group, someone asked me, how much Bitcoin should I, what's my thought on how much Bitcoin should be in your portfolio? And in my opinion, need at least 50%, at least. And not only will that help your portfolio stay afloat as Bitcoin fluctuates, so you don't feel like you don't have to, take these big 70% losses on your portfolio. It's more of an even kill. That's been a big thing that I've noticed, having that. It levels it out. But then there's a time in the market when if you got Bitcoin and you jump in altcoins at that time, yeah, you can really sack up on that Bitcoin and stack those sacks. And that's when Bitcoin dominance tops out, like a point over here, and reverses. That's when you want to pile in on the Bitcoin pairs in altcoins And then, you know, you can turn one Bitcoin into 2 or 3 that way. And that's what the OG players, those of us that were in this game, that's how we were playing. I'm fortunate to have been in the game then, because that's all we could do is trade against Bitcoin. We didn't have stablecoin back then. The only thing that's bad about that, I didn't know then what I knew now about charting and all that stuff, or I would have racked up. Oh my gosh, if I knew then what I know now. But no, I was just out there guessing. But I mean, I learned lots of cool stuff, but I did not learn really about the charts. And really back then, nobody really figured out the 4-year cycle at that point either. That really didn't really become evident until about 2017. That was a really new idea then. I think about I don't know if it's 2015, 2016, right when that theory was kind of being posited. He said posited. But look at total 3 market cap right over here, and you see that it's broke back into this trend line. By my strategy, by my rules, that is hella bullish, meaning a strong pump to the upside. I'm curious if it's just going to blast past this $505 billion area. It could. So not only did it do that, made a bear trap, which by my strategy means go in hard. That's just how it was explained to me, but it does seem to work out that way. But it's still, do it wisely. And also broke out of this trend line right here. So lots of good signs that I'm seeing for altcoins. And if we look at it, you know, do we have just like Bitcoin had, remember? Head and shoulders, same thing right here. That don't look like a head and shoulders. That looked like something I saw at Macy's bathroom on the wall. If you hadn't figured it out, you could hear the voices inside my head on this show. And their interpretations of what these charts are actually speaking. And I gotta tell you, I don't know if you guys are in on this or not. I don't know if you guys got this airdrop or not. I hope you did. I'm very, very freaking pleased with the Dimension airdrop, and I think this one's so strong that people have a lot of faith in it. They're selling, but they're mostly wanting to put it in and stake it. Rewards on this right now for staking is like a little under 40%, like 39% is what it was when I looked at it. All this stuff is done and played out. Let's figure you out again, baby. What are you trying to do? Because you don't look like you're wanting to stop anytime soon, Dimension. We got no future price history. We're in price discovery. Technically, we don't know where this is going to go. We know that we have this line here, and 50 moving averages kind of comes from right there too for a little bit of confluence. Meaning that it could at some point pull back to about $6.32 in that area. I gotta see how that played out. Okay. Swing high to swing low takes us to my magical fib area, which we're at right now. That's normally considered a reversal area for a pullback. 1, 2, 3, 4. May not be though. Possibility she couldn't continue on higher around the 963 area, but and this is curious when I take the fib from the whole move here, 236 pullback area. Is also right there at that support resistance area where we just flip. That would be great. Even if it did come back down here, just bouncing off that fib area tells me that it's got a really good chance to even go a lot higher. Currently, she is just basically in just a sideways channel. It's my personal opinion. We could definitely come up to about 858, which would be welcome. We're sitting at 786 right now. We do have Fibonacci target up here at $9.62, 66 cents, right thereabouts. But since we got a channel marked out, if we do break to the upside of it, I mean, we can do our basic measure move, but just know it's extremely bullish to break to the upside of this type of channel. If it's going up, they normally break to the downside. So when you break to the upside in it, I mean, it could just really beat out this measure move. We'll put it there anyway, just to give you a target where it should at least most likely go. $10.58 out of Dimension. Yes, baby, do it. Please do it. I was blessed to be part of this airdrop. Thank you, Jesus. And I gotta tell you, man, it was a nice one, and it was all about just staking Atom, staking Osmo, staking Tia. I'm telling you, Osmosis is the chain that just keeps on giving. And there may be other ones that do that too, but this is the only one that I can speak of from personal experience, man. Osmosis just been fire.
6:30 in the morning, you wake me up to have a conversation and inform me about how I make you feel inside. You keep talking.
I feel like I'm in a coffee house or something.
Shut up, I'm almost getting dizzy now. From the way you bum me out.
Crypto Rich, hey, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks. If you guys got anything you want me to take a look at, do throw it out there, because I've got plenty of lists here, but there's nothing that I actually prepared for tonight. Somehow I got sucked into setup and Dimension. I'm looking at levels to take just a little bit of profit. I got most of mine staking, and do have to take a little bit. No, it's not. RUNE is still under $5. That sucks. Come on, get off your butt, RUNE. I need you to do something. What's wrong with you, man? Bitcoin going up, I would expect RUNE to be affected too. Let's take a look at RUNE. What are you up to? I did not. No, I could not at that time take profits like I wanted to because I couldn't find a place to put it or move the actual RUNE. Everybody, I don't know, they was all doing with Binance Smart Chain versions or something. It wasn't, I couldn't do the actual token. So I got an exit plan on it now. I'm actually using the Thor app. I think I'm going to use that. That looks kind of cool. Got a little bit of volume down here. What do you say, indicators? You kind of like that. We're on the 1 hour chart though. Let's see what we got on bigger time frames. She's struggling with it. It may still have a little bit of fight, but it's doing the right thing right there, breaking to the upside. But it's not like she's getting ready to rocket ship up just yet. Let's see what we got over here. Money flow is coming to the upside though. So highly likely, in my personal opinion, RUNE's going to have to fight through this 100. That's about 508 to, where it is now, 442, really? It's got like this range here between 450 and 508 that is going to have to kind of fight through a little bit, but then she should start looking up a little bit. It's about time, RUNE. Good to see you bouncing off this trend line and everything, but I need you to do something for me, man. I need you to finally hit that $8.54 target. I was dumb not to just go ahead and, well, I couldn't though. I wanted to, but I couldn't. But you disappointed me with this Head and Shoulders bull crap. Step up your game, RUNE. Whole world's looking at you, man. Grimmer, oh, I missed that one. Sorry, Grimmer. TRIAS. Let's take a look at TRIAS. She's doing just fine. Doing everything she needs to do. I am pretty sure. Listen, I know I got this target right here. And it should be a good one. I swear. Elliott Wave has just really been coming in really handy right now at this point in the market. And if what I'm seeing actually is a wave 1 and this is a 2, then this wave 3 should technically come up right somewhere up here, as high as up here at $31.59 for the third wavy, the gravy wavy. So I've got, you know, a valid target right here, 22.90. I'll use on my system. I'm looking at this as an AB equals CD move, but I do expect that. Honestly, the more I zoom out, the more I look at it, I'm looking for 31 to actually hit. It'll take a while to get there, but if you're looking for a longer play, this is the daily chart for TRIAS. That's kind of what I'm looking. That's kind of what I'm seeing happening. We got to zoom out a lot because this thing stayed in accumulation for a long time. And dummy me, I don't think. I think the reason I'm not in this, I was in it over at KuCoin, but when I had to leave there, I don't think MEXC has TRIAS. So I'm not in the game on this one, and I feel bad about it because I was planning on being in it. Man, and the more I look at this, yeah, definitely see all these areas look good. I see a good size move coming out of this. Let's hope that happens. I'm not seeing anything that would suggest that it shouldn't. I'm not even seeing any bearish divergence at all yet. So yeah, so I think this one's got some big promise in it. Might be a good for. Are we seriously sitting at $13 right now, TRIAS? For real? And I was trying to get you at 2 or 3. I was trying to get you at 1 something. I think I did get you at 1 something. And oh, I feel sick in my stomach right now. She's a good project. A good performing coin anyway. I really honestly couldn't tell you much about the project though.
You're the opposite of me, like sun and rain, and drama on the TV.
Let's take a look at Stacks XTX. That might have been what Chemical Black was talking about. And buying now. Well, on this one, on the weekly chart, yeah. I like Stacks. I pack my bags and I put it over and stake in it because you stake it and they give you Bitcoin, right? I was like, yeah. Probably about as much as I would get as I'd put that much into a mining machine for, you know, as little as they turn around these days. It was comparable to what I remember getting when I was mining. So Stacks is at $1.84. She broke out of here about $1.53. So yeah, it's not the time to buy right now because she will get a pullback. It will. Let's go to a more relative time frame here. 4 hours. Good. I like the 4 hour. But man, getting it right here would have been the idea. A retest of this trend line before she shot off, and that's what we're always saying with these patterns, right? You're looking for a breakout, and then, you know, very possible, most of the time you'll get a retest back to that trend line, and you know, sometimes it'll play around with you, break in and out. But is it break back above or just bounce off of there? That would be the retest of this area, and that's actually a conservative place to get in when you trade. Some people, the conservative traders, would wait for this move to happen and then buy the retest and jump in here because they expect it to bounce and go up. And if it doesn't, you put a really tight stop loss and you lose hardly anything unless it stops you out like that, which market makers are getting kind of tricky with lately. Look at that. let's see if we can tighten this stuff up a little bit. I drew this a long time ago, so it's just time to update everything, in my personal opinion, with stacks. Is she saying bucket? This is a different song with the same girl that likes to talk about buckets. At least I hope that's what she's talking about. All right, so when you zoom out on the stacks, you see we caught up here to the 618 Fibonacci and we're rejected. It did find support down here. Support resistance flip right there on that 382 Fibonacci. So I guess the question is she going to bounce through this or is she going to get rejected again and do maybe a double top pattern? Could. If it did, it'd give you a chance to buy either back down here where it was, 136, or maybe 91 cents, but not. Doesn't always work that way. Here's another trend line coming from over here. So we update our information. Touch that trend line and look, rejection right there. So there's confluence right there. Now, so we're in a channel. Let's identify this channel again. We could say that. It does have a lot of support there with the bear trap, but or you can just put it down here. It matches too. You can look at it like that. That gives you a little bit of a possibility of a pullback to about $1. It could happen. But if you want to go for a pattern other than a channel, it's a megaphone pattern, and those can be fun. But still, I would expect it to hold either there or this area right there, which it did. And we are on the daily time frame, so let's go to the 4 hour. Can you look at this as being a flag? I really don't see it as a flag. I mean, you could, but I mean, it stays so tight. Usually with a flag or a pennant, you're looking for it to kind of fill that space. This one didn't do it. It just made like a little channel. It's more like a Elliott wave thingy. What do you say, Elliott? It says a 5-wave with the ABC retracement coming back. What? Yeah, they got two different things going on there anyway. He confused. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't like it. Oh, A, B, C. No, A. LA wave is so subjective. I would be cautioned about coming up to this trend line, making a double top, and then maybe coming down for a little bit lower area, like we said, about 99 cents. Somewhere through there. So yeah, I think you'd still get in it cheaper. You just got to be patient to do it. However, if she picks up above this, I don't expect to see that, but we might. But if it does, it would be time to buy then. Just do a little trend line examination here. Okay. Look at that. Take a trend line from there to that little wiki area right there. It's not perfect right there, though. It doesn't have to be on the wicks. It just needs to touch these candle bodies. Touch it there. Touch it there. Here, there. Goes through the wicks there. There's an area here where it got resisted. This may be an area where we fall. It's getting resistance, so will it break up above it or will it pull back? And I would say it's more likely to pull back. And all of our other moving average here below the 200. Shorter term time frame, 4 hours, saying, hey man, look around 158. See if we get that back. And nibble there, and maybe, you know. But I'll be cautious about going too hard. It may come down lower. Javier says, what's going on with QNT? It's being a $100 bill stablecoin again. That's what's going on with it. It's trying my patience is what it's trying to do. You're making $104 QNT. What did we talk about back over here? I can't say that QNT has not been a disappointment for me. I can't say that. It's just been so lackluster. But Danger, I know for Danger, if I were to decide I'm tired of it, I'm done with you, they would win, and that price would take off. They would have won. They would have got to me psychologically, and that's exactly what they do. I don't know if they have a mathematical algorithm to create depression in traders, but they've been doing this ever since the stock market started. The smart man. Maybe it's just a conglomerate concept, conglomerate consciousness acting in the market, or maybe it's I don't know. But the market does what it does, and we got the tools that help us figure it out. QNT, you come back to $96? I wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it. I hope you don't. Wouldn't doubt it. I needed to do something QNT. It's just not even worth charging you anymore because you're like, just say you're $100. Crypto risk says orange. Been hearing about that, and I don't know much about it. So ORNJ, that's the one I've been hearing about. It looked like it might be interesting. It's at what, 63 cents? I got no. Thank you, CoinGecko, for just being right on the ball for all this stuff, man. Got nothing. So CoinMarketCap will tell us what's going on. So $15 million market cap, that's still small, and it's already got some attention. People have been FOMOing in it, but it hasn't driven the price up too much yet. $100 million or 100 million orange is the maximum supply. Self-reported circulating supply may not be accurate, give or take it with a grain of salt. About 25 million, so 25% of that's out in circulation. To maintain this price, if all those coins are out there, we would have to have a $64 million market cap. All-time high was 67 cents. Oh, nice. Okay. All-time low was 10 cents, and we're sitting at 63 cents right now. So, let's find out what you are, baby. I got to know. It's on MEXC, BitGet, Bitmart, HOTS Coin, Unisat. Really? Or for the Unisat wallet? So it is in the MEXC. It's on MEXC. So it is a Bitcoin play. You tell me nothing about it. That's odd for you. Orange is the new black. Orange Crypto is a decentralized DeFi ecosystem of products to help you access and manage your Bitcoin, BRC20, stacks, and Ordinals NFTs. Bitcoin meets DeFi and Web3. That's what I thought I was getting into with SVM, or at least a virtual machine. SAVM. Take the orange pill. With the pill, you can stack, earn. Looks interesting. Your Bitcoin follows you. It's a browser extension that is always on. Manage your Bitcoin Ordinals while browsing the internet. Powered by AI. Okay, so it's a little product, a little service, Web3, browser based. My personal opinion, I think it's a little bit overpriced right now. You would have to compare this to something like Bat Browser, something along those lines. And that kind of in that sector. Huh. Let's go chart it. Have to go with the 15-minute chart here. Well, yeah, she's definitely overbought right now. So here's an example of like one of those waves I was telling you about. See, it looks like you would go here, right? And you did. You started out there and everything. But then, I don't know. Let's turn out to be a 1. This is a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Means they can either come up here 74 cents again or even go higher. Totally the wrong tool I need there. If you're in it already, I'd be looking at 88 cents and possibly up to 98 cents for next target, where she breaks out of this flag that she's in right there. I got those fibs. We'll take a measure move here and see what we come up with. Little confluence right there for 98 cents. I likes it. If you take this crazy measure move, it's less likely to play out, honestly. Good. But if you're following Elliott wave theory, this third wave should be the biggest, longest move of the whole thing. That's just what Elliott says. I don't know. Should we do it? I don't think it'll hit, man, but we can put it up there. I need to mark it in a way where I know that I have doubts about it. What is that? $1.14? Not counting on that to hit at all. But 88, the 98 seems to come in with a little bit of confluence. This is on the 15-minute time frame. If that scenario is not going to play out, then there's a chance that we come right back down here about 33 cents. Maybe even 49 cents, but that might be a little bit too early to get in. A little bit of confluence for that area. Did break that trend line, so Or you might be able to skate with touching this wick down here. That may... Ooh, that's getting close. Close enough that... no, I'm not really seeing it. Am I? Yep, okay. Technically, yeah, we're okay, but man, it's getting a little scary there. Still safe, though. ORNJ, interesting project. DCK, and it's a real thing. Dex check. What's up with you, Dex check? That's a serious pullback on the small. Okay, when you zoom out, it looks all right, but no, she's coming down a little bit. About 4.5 cents, kind of what I'm getting just right off the bat. Yeah, that's a 50%. That could definitely happen. Of course, our 618 and 200 moving average could move up there and give some confidence for a pullback there. But she's getting it. She's already lost her. She's already lost the 50, and we got some crosses there. So looking for at least 4.5 cents, maybe done just a 4.1 cents coming out of that from what I'm seeing on the 4 hour. I really should have started out with a daily time frame to be accurate. So I can come here and change everything and totally flip-flop on you now because I didn't start here and get a look at the big picture. So let's just back up and play by the rules and do this right. Well, we keep on there to see if there's any difference. Because she's up there high, baby. She's up there high when you zoom out, and just always start out with the zoom out position. All right. So definitely support resistance flip area right there. 3.8 cents, just a little over 4 cents. Highly likely, more likely, we'd probably come down in that area to retest it, just to be honest with you. You say accumulation's down that low? It would suck to go back there and touch it, but it's possible to go back to 34 cents. I'm not going to mark it because I just... And when you zoom out, what we got here? Ye old megaphone pattern. Bearish in nature, but so much fun to play when it bounces off the bottoms of them. I swear. That does put you back in the picture. Yep, I'm changing my tune on this one. And it's all because we zoomed out to get a clearer picture of what's going on. Still got a good move going on. It's not failing, but he lost the 9 moving average on the daily, meaning we're headed right back to this area at least. We'll probably touch that 21. It's 4.3 cents. This little area right here. So yeah, it's got more to drop in my personal opinion. So yeah, I shouldn't have. That's the trap people fall into, is if you're zoomed in too much and you start on, you know, a smaller time frame. So always zoom out to a bigger time frame, just so you can, and zoom out on your chart so you can get a good feel of what's going on overall. And sure enough, that switched up what I was looking for. Caspa. Nice breakout with a little bit of volume, not as much as I want to see. Yeah, 12.6 cents. I gotta see how much I made. I got one of those, it just arrived not long ago. Caspa, am I in? Whatever. I don't know if that's supposed to be out there or not. Well, you can't do anything with it. Oh my gosh. Is that a security issue that you just dispersed me? Why are you making it so hard for me to find my miner, man? All right, well, I was trying to see how much I got, but I can't navigate that site right now. It's making somewhere around 14, 15 Caspa a day. It's not a whole lot, but it will add up. But I like the breakout, so looking about 15 cents come into play. Nice. Go do it, Caspa. We're on the 1 day chart. We got a measure move. Is that the crazy measure move? Well, that's the crazy measure move. It can happen. We're having 21.9 cents. Also put our fib. A little correspondence or confluence there at the 2.0 fib level. So 15.4 cents will be getting back to its previous high, which it should bounce up even higher than there. We got some Fibonacci targets here at 17.3 and also right here at 18.2. That wasn't right. So go Caspa. Hey, welcome to stream, Jared. Glad to have you here. Says Dicky Streams. I like to hear that. I like to know I'm doing something that's not just too wild and crazy. But welcome to stream, man. Hang out. Hey, Monsieur. Hey, welcome. Thoughts on Doge, please? Thoughts on it? I'm unsure. There's been some there's been a little bit of FUD lately with it, I think. I heard some kind of weird story came out about bad news about Doge. Well, I don't even know if there was anything to it or not. Well, that sounds positive. It's SpaceX. 2 days ago, SpaceX accepts Dogecoin's payment for Doge. With Elon behind it, and you know it's his favorite coin, I don't think he would let it die, personally. I mean, maybe he doesn't care at all, but Dogecoin is currently sick. I think that's what I've seen. Yeah, there was some kind of congestion issue. That's what I saw that was probably creating a little bit of FUD. It had to do with all the inscriptions. They wanted to do all the inscriptions like they were doing on Bitcoin. So we're seeing the effect of it with Doge. Could it mess up Bitcoin too? That's going to be a question. If it gets too congested, I don't know. I don't think it's anything to worry about myself. I think Doge is at a good price at 8 cents. It's still well within its accumulation level. It's already broke out of one accumulation level and it's kind of bouncing off of it. It's still within your greater accumulation. So it's basically, the chart basically says anything below 11 cents should be a really nice area to accumulate. Make that below 12 cents. So the closer you buy it to 6 cents, I think the better off you'd be. Get that extra little X benefit on your exponential gains. I also see this channel broke up, retested that, and we got that horizontal support, broke out, retested that. Looks like we took a measure move there, got hit. Is that right? Still counts again from our breakout, or from here, right? Still right around those same targets, 11.3 cents. I think she's fine. She looks good on the daily chart. She's above the 200 moving average. You can't complain about that. She's currently above the 9 moving average. That's that little green one, and when she's above that, I'm bullish. She's just got to make up some ground here. So a little bit of a pullback. I think it looks like it's found support. Maybe make a double bottom there. You're heading back up to around 10 cents. Be all right. Now ask where it might go to. That's a different question. Long-term hold. I wish I had the full chart on Doge. But just right off the bat, I would target about 47, 48 cents as a good long-term hold target. And she can get there quick, or it can get there quick. It's known for those quick moves here. I'm on the weekly chart, by the way. This is zooming way the freak out. Sam says Shapeshift's Fox token looks like it's waking up. Let's take a look at it. It's on Coinbase. Is it a Coinbase project? I noticed I got some kind of random airdrop in my from using Coinbase DeFi, I guess. It was some little meme coin. Well, on the weekly, let's not ignore this. I don't know anything about this project or anything about it, but stochastics are turning around. Money flow is starting to come up. Not in the green yet. When it gets to the green, it's really on. Got the green dot. Money, everything is pointing up basically, and you got the green dot on the VMC. And then we did duck lift. Did the duck lip thing here, so that's pretty cool. Pretty much, yeah, going up. What is this? Where is it? Coinbase. What am I missing out on here? Nice rounded accumulation. Breaking through a rig. Yeah, it's got all the signs for up. Let's go, rock and roll. It's finishing its accumulation. We'll go from a swing high down here. So we're breaking out of the accumulation zone right here. Look how gorgeous that this fits right over all that price action. And right under it, just nails it. The strategy nails it. To help you identify when things are in accumulation and when they're leaving, meaning you need to get into it. They just gave you the sign. Might want to wait for a candle to confirm out of here. Could take a whole week to do that. It's been slow. It's not like it's just going to be hugely fast. But she looks good on the bigger time frames for it's getting ready to do something. Breakout with volume on the daily chart. I like that. Targets, you know it's after it plays this out. We calculated from this high to that low. I would make your targets much higher. I would go back up here and I would start looking. Well, this one's going to be one, but it may blast through it because everything seems to be pointing right here. This would be the best one. 31 cents. And it's sitting at what, 5 cents right now? That's pretty cool. So short-term target would be there. It's headed to 12. This Fibonacci tells me that's our accumulation for this leg. It's got to go there and test that. It's got to. That's. Have I still got my Coinbase account? What the? That's 300. That's 256% gains just there. And here to our target, which is that's really a conservative target. When you zoom out from where everything's been, that's a conservative target. And that's 600. That's almost a 7x right there at 31 cents. All right, I don't know what you brought to the table here, but it looks very interesting for some gains. For the price setup, of course, doesn't mean it's going to be all easy, but really 71 cents. Hey, we're just going with the happy mediums right here. Just where price usually, always goes. So believe it or not, for all the price places I took, those are the conservative places to look for it to go. Well, let's find out a little bit about this guy. If I find out your meme coin, I'm just going to freak out. Shapeshift Fox token. What are you? $19 million market cap. Tiny. Definitely can add a 0 there. That means a 10x. That means payday. Well, it's not bad. It's what, 1 billion total supply? That's fairly conservative in this day and age with crypto. Interesting. So in Coinbase, Uniswap 2, Gate.io, Veldrome, CoinEx. Hey, CoinEx. Link in the description below. XC. I think there's a link in the description. I need to check on that one. Shouldn't really have the code up there without the link. What are you, Shapeshifter? Is a board to the self-sovereign cross-chain crypto trading platform and portfolio manager. The platform enables users to buy, sell, trade, track, trade, and earn with 10,000 or more assets such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, Thorchain, blah, blah, blah. Let's go check it out. Your multi-chain crypto home base. Or get it on Google Play in the App Store. Both best multi-chain interface. So we're kind of like a wallet and interface, right? Because a lot of the wallets are doing that kind of thing now. Adding more and more features. So that's kind of interesting. Shapeshift, is it for multi-master? Is it a wallet edition? Well, you can get the app for itself, right? And you can also add it to Brave. DeFi everywhere, anytime with Shapeshift Mobile. You get 8% on your Litecoin. Fox token enables the community or empowers the community. Okay. And you're at what? Is that a low market? I mean, it can still, I mean, it can do a 10x. Chart looks good. So apparently this is going to get a little hot. Interesting. Ah, you're a BRC20 token with utility in the Orange ecosystem. Oh, that's Orange. Wait a minute, I'm on the wrong one. We're not on Orange. We're on Fox. I'm on Fox. I went to the wrong one. Fox tokens wield mighty powers for those who hodl them. So it's basically governance, right? Okay, it's interesting. I'm not sold on the project for what it. I mean, it's cool and everything. I got nothing against it, but the wallets and stuff is just not a main sector that I invest in. But the chart and what it says it can do is impressive. So I'm in for the chart only. So it must. Maybe it's real kick ass. I don't know, man. Next place, you should get some resistance is about 9 cents right there, though. That's some good gains off of this. Hey. There's money to be made there.
It's too late now, 'cause I'm growing old, but I need you to deal with my sorrow. Just a memory.
That was something about Orange. I was seeing what Crypto Rich was saying about Orange. Something about had to claim before the 21st. Was there an airdrop on it or something? I don't know, it just kind of seemed to come out of nowhere. Looks cool. Jared says thoughts on GME on Sol. My thoughts are the charts, because my thoughts are something totally different. That's not you. Come on, we know you're here. Big Get's got it. My thoughts on it is that it is a money grab. That's my thoughts on it. It's not affiliated with GameStop had a movement behind it, and this one just took advantage of the movement behind the Netflix movie that got everybody spurred up. Kind of like what they did with Squid Games. Remember they came out with the Squid Games token? Everybody said, oh, because it's tied to Squid Games. Like, let's throw our money at poop and see if it sticks is what I get from this. That's what I think, but what I think doesn't mean anything. It doesn't matter what I think. What matters is what the chart says. And she is just definitely on a downward climb. All the selling happened right here at first. So that was, everybody's in first. They bailed. All the early insiders look like they bailed right there. But it looks like it's finding bottom here. Was it half 0.005? 3. And I would bet. Do you agree with me, Elliot? Elliot, do you agree? Do you see what I see, Elliot? Elliot has no. I don't freaking know. Do you see it now, Elliot? All right, screw you, Elliot. I'm seeing possible reversal here. Let's hope that it's sticking. Still, it may come back. What gets wicked often gets candlesticks, so she may not be out of the woods there. Let's do something else here. Let's see if there's hope for this thing. 8-8. Okay. Yeah. I think we're getting ready to get a bounce. So she might get some life back into her. So first area you look for, especially on this time frame, is right here at 2 cents. That'll be the last area that it lost. Right there. That's where we're bouncing here in the whoopsies. Because she's been getting rejected there. She should come back. She at least should come there. She gets rejected. Look for this wick right over here. Probably coming right back down there in that area. Could. So pretty much a new thing. If she's got any hope.
Didn't I reassure you? Did you ever do those things for me? I don't mind complicated, but the line is
You could try for 7 cents, 7.7 cents. Why am I not drawing those lines?
you need to find a way, but you can't when you're with me. You can with everyone else, just not me.
So there's some possible targets I got for it. It could drop back down here. I'm not really seeing it right now. I think it's more likely to come up here before it does that. And I'm on the 4-hour chart, and let's see, what is that? That's a good profit right there. That's 70%. So there's some opportunity to be had. It does look like this could be a possible bottom for it, and if you're buying the bottom, yeah. If you believe in it, that's all I can say is if you believe in it. Yeah, and getting there would be the breakout of this, so that would be a possible good sign, and then come to the upside. We take a measure move, see what that says. What do you say, measure move? Depending on where it breaks out, it should knock us up somewhere in here about 5 cents by measure move target. And I'm sure that also came with the fib. Let's see what fib it lines up with. Close to the 886, okay. And let's look at Solana. Solonzo. Nice. On the 4-hour chart here. I want to zoom out. Let's just go back. Let's check the weekly first. Okay, nice rounded shape there. So we're looking at the 618 Fibonacci right here at 163. Just by zooming out. This was the accumulation zone here at 68. There's always a chance to go back there at some point. I mean, it gets rejected up here. It might be coming all the way back to 68. Who knows? But you're looking good. Now this would make a nice cup and handle the way that they're supposed to be. This is the way Eugene O'Neill talked about them as a long period of accumulation. He, especially on the dailies and weekly time frames, but more of a price going up into it than coming down. Now I don't know if this would count technically because you're on a downward trend, but maybe it is. But it's basically an accumulation area. But that would be nice. That measure move would take us up in this like 230 area. That'd be cool. I'm not going to draw the line. I'm just going to put that up there. I'll finesse it maybe later. But that's cool. Possibility to see 231 out of that. But I'm looking for 163 and then 206 out of Solana. Ain't no problem. Magical people here, my favorite channel. Ah, cool, man. Appreciate that. Jared says Casp is ripping. Yeah, I like Casp. I think she's headed to 15 cents myself. Here to been following Bitcoin pretty heavy now. Yeah, I'm really hot on Casp. That's why I wanted to buy the miner. Striker says, I'm glad it's Friday. It is Friday. Have I been on here an hour? Sam says it's going on his list. Mike, hey, welcome, Mike. Also, what about media? You know, I nibbled in on that. I don't have very much of it. I got in and it dropped on me. And and then it came back up and stuff. It looks interesting. They got on Coinbase now? Is that new on Coinbase? How long have you been on Coinbase? You've been on Coinbase for a while, media? Okay. I can tell you the weekly looks very promising. What I'm seeing here on the indicators are saying it's getting ready to take off. It's in the middle of a red cloud saying... Now, I don't think it'd be like just a straight rocket ship. She'll probably have to stumble around through here and then get above this red Ichimoku cloud. But I don't know, sometimes those tops of the clouds can be a target at $44. Did I just say 44? Where are you, wallet? I don't care about your stinking updates. Yeah, maybe I should. You're not working on me. Come on. All right, that's a weekly chart on this guy. Let's get a few areas here. Media's starting to look good to me now. All right, there's our accumulation line right there that we're testing right now. So for the conservative move, you would wait till it got above that area and enter in after it confirms that that's past $24. If you got an ounce of Degen or even just a gram of Degen in you, you're probably saying, screw that. I'm jumping in now. Or early. Early. And I would say be cautious because that can also be rejection. Just means that you have to accumulate a little bit longer. Could get stuck in that trap. It is getting it's finding some resistance right here on this trend line. So, the question is, will it get rejected and come down lower, accumulate more, or was it get something bullish and get above that trend line? Because it wicked up above it. It's got me wondering, got me questioning that. What you got planned, baby? What you trying to do? You're on the daily chart too. Above the 9 moving average, I can't say anything bad about it. You are officially bullish. I like the way that the 200 is crossing over this 366 moving average. That's just a little extra one I've got on there. Doesn't even know how you turn on, man. But we'll leave you there. Signs are good for me on this one. Media, good. As far as the project, I wonder. Let's go check out the project. Chart looked good. I just want to just go straight to their website. Permissionless peer-to-peer marketplace for cloud compute. Oh, let's see the cloud computing, data storage. Let's go. Cloud databases. Spit it out. Spit it out. Content delivery. I like the idea of it. I'm just wondering how it's exactly it's going to work. What does the token do? Media's cornerstone and vital artery of the network's economy is the medium of exchange, okay, between clients and providers. Okay. Governance, of course, network credits, and paper web. Okay. Providers can earn media tokens, deflationary, staking, fair launch. I'm liking it. I'm liking it more. It was kind of reminding me of a... Got tired there. It kind of reminds me of Flix. But, and this one's on the Cosmos ecosystem. And they just recently had an airdrop. Reminds me a little bit of it, but although they're kind of working a little bit more with NFTs and stuff, but they do video and stuff like all that stuff too. Kind of wild. But I like the chart. It's just got to clear this $24 area. It's trying to. Once it does clear that, it's ready to go up. And you're talking about $54, and that's where I would target next. It just be looking around 35 and 45 through those fibs to work its way up there. But this is the main prize for right now. Also, what about me? Okay, I'm reading this actual. I didn't get past the question about media. So apparently, 97% of the total supply is stuck with FTX, regardless super low market cap at total circulating supply. Let's take a look at that. I heard Charting Crypto talk about it, and that's the first time, my first exposure to it. $4.5 million market cap at $17. Really? Ooh, what was it when it dropped down to like 12 and stuff? Nice. Yeah, I like that max supply, 10 million. That's important. Put it back on the list. This is the post-it note I never look at except for when I'm writing on it. Darn it. Start looking at the post-its. Got time for Alchemy ADS. Coin looks good. Let's go with... Ooh, nice. Well, clearly she's on fire. Cleared this area right here. See that as like a triple bottom. Measure move. It's already met the measure move. No need. Not really much use of drawing that out. Just kind of looks like it already got it. Might be a little bit left in it. Maybe. She got by Lucy. There's Lucy. This is the line. This is the devil's moving average right here. Miss Lucy likes to sit on price action. Maybe that's why. I don't know, but it got past her. Usually she'll slap it down. She's known to do this to price action. She'll just smack it. But not this time. Got past her, so that's good. I would look for it to come back and retest Lucy. She has that influence. That is a 666 moving average, and that sounds crazy, but trust me, for some weird reason, it works on this, and that, I don't know if that should be scary or not. Of course, I look like a voodoo doll, so that just makes it even weirder, but it's not meant to be weird. It's just something I noticed. We're in a very shallow falling wedge, which is Thomas Bukowski's favorite for a strong breakout to the upside when they do. So hey, we got that. The only thing is that technically, these can play out to, they usually break out 75% of the way. So does that mean? That's just something you got to think about, because if it's trying to do that, that's somewhere over here around August. That would suck. Don't want to see that. Let's hope there is a breakout here. Let's hope it just retests and breaks out. But you do have to mention that it's June, rather, May or June, at that 75% area probably. I'm not saying that that's what it's going to do, but statistic from Thomas Bukowski. So if it gets rejected up here like it did over here without a breakout, it may come back for a little bit more accumulation there. If it breaks out of this, you got to measure move. We have to guesstimate where it would break out. Kind of guess. And when it does break out, you would take this measure move and put it at that breakout area. If you want to be accurate, or half-ass accurate. That's 40 cents. I like that accumulation though. And 17.5 cents is really the next target that it's the next level I've got to see get above. And it should go right there. That's the end of accumulation by what I got on the chart. So getting above that would be definitely bullish. But just gotta see a breakout of that trend line, man. Or else it could drag on a little bit. What else we got? What else can you tell me, Mr. Chart? Oh yeah, that's right below Lucy's moving average there. And I'm on the daily. Don't move that. Yeah, I'm going to roll with that. I'm going to roll with this trend line and that non-moving average there. We're about 11. Right between 11 and 12 cents is where it could pull back to. It's currently at 14. We go to the 4-hour time frame. 4 hours still looks good, so it looks like it's coming up here to possibly test this area. It looks like it might actually have enough strength to do it. I don't know if it's got enough strength to get past this area though. But around 17.5 cents right there. It's currently at 14.3 cents, and that's another 18% gain. That's not bad. I'm guessing that you've probably been in it for a while, so like if you bought the breakout or something like that, that'd be a 70% gain. That's not a bad move at all. You can play this little game. Oh, you kind of already see that little target because she's headed up there. DAI on Pulse Chain. Can we get there from here? So you're saying die on Pulse Chain. We have to go to freaking I guess we're going USDC. Hidden Die stablecoin. I predict they'll be at $1. I was wondering if there's something else that you were talking about. Okay. I think I got trolled. Shh. I don't know. Maybe it was a misunderstanding. I don't know. I don't see anything exciting for Die at the moment. Shapeshift is here since 2014. That looks interesting, actually. All right, guys. It is now... I didn't set my alarm or anything. It is now 12:33. We've been on this about an hour and a half. It's about as long as anybody wants to sit around and watch a stream. So hopefully we covered enough coins. I appreciate each and every one of you sharing the coins with me tonight, taking a look at them and everything. And a lot of them look really good. Bitcoin is looking on the up and up, and that's just good. That's what's missing, my little thing over here. And did you come up and touch me again? Not so 4 hours, surely not. Did you? No. Well, if I got a target there, it looks like it's already met that, so I need to get rid of this one. Well, what's the next one? 48's what I've got. Is it going to do it? 1 hour chart for Bitcoin, man. We got this trend line. We even got that trend line. It's respecting. She's going up, just like she's supposed to do. Breaking back above this trend line, parabolic move to the upside. I'm still looking possibility of reaching $50,000 over here. Today is Friday, though. Will it happen this weekend? Probably not. We will probably get a pullback. Might see the $45,100 area again as we retest that area. But we still got Friday for market makers to get retail all excited and drive us up somewhere and leave us hanging over the weekend. I don't know. We'll see what's going on in the market. I like it. We're making money like we're supposed to. Guys, I will see you tomorrow night. Trade carefully and enjoy the ride that we've got right now. You deserve it. And let's celebrate Bitcoin on our way out here.
Launch sequence activated.
Come on, come here, boy.